In the interview process, Mike showed us that he had a very deep understanding of our current team. And most importantly, he had a clear and focused strategy of how to get us back to a championship way that is so important to all of us, but also something that I think our fan base really deserves and expects. So with that being said, it's my great honor to introduce you all to the next head coach of the New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel. Thank you.
I want to thank the teams that were, willing to meet with me through this process to give me an opportunity to potentially lead their team. But in the end, it was clear to me and to my family and my soul that this was the place that I wanted to be. And I thank Robert and I thank the Kraft family. There are going to be some things, like I'm not Bill and I'm not Bill Cowher, I'm not anyone other than me, and I've taken those experiences and I've tried to form what I believe is critical to the success of a football team and an organization. But to say what those are going to look like, hopefully just as successful. And our goals will be to win the AFC East, to host home playoff games, and to compete for championships. That's what it's going to take. And what the timeline is, just like we say with injuries, we're not going to put a timeline on an injury, and we're certainly not going to put a timeline on what those will be. But that's going to be the expectations, and we're going to work like crazy, and we're going to compete like crazy. We're going to give the players a plan, and they're going to form an identity on the field and the way that we're going to play and play for each other that they're going to be proud of. And we're not going to, we just want to be good enough to take advantage of bad football. That's where we're going to start. I think it's special, it's unique having played here, knowing Bill, but again, we have to focus on things that are going to help us win now, help our players, and like I said, galvanize the building and the team and our fan base. So I think that there's also things I'm going to try to explain to the players, that there's things that are interesting and there are things that are important. I think me having played for Bill is interesting. I just don't know if it's important to helping our players.